Hello and welcome into my One Piece 825 chapter review. I'm gonna say it. This was not the best chapter of One Piece, but I am hearing rumblings that Oda's grandmother passed away. That is probably has a reason to do for this. So hey, look. At the end of the day, this is just manga, man, and the dude's grandmother passed away. So condolences to him and his family. Like I said, only a manga at the end of the day, man. You know, he's a human at heart. He puts out a lot of content, and I've seen how those manga writers work. I mean, fuck, they never get a break. So yeah, man. I mean, condolences to his family. We're gonna get a break next week, so I'm guessing he's gonna grieve for that week, then come back. So hey, do what you gotta do, man. It's all right. But this chapter, like I said, wasn't the best, but there was a few hidden gems in there. Now to me, the comic strip, right? The comic strip that Vito was explaining to Sanji, I don't know if that's gonna have any relevance to the story, because it felt weird. Like I had to reread it a couple of times because I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Like it's about Sora the warrior and how he fought like all the evil Germa double six and all. I'm like, okay, like what does this got to do with anything with the story? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll like relook at it to get a better understanding of it. But I don't know. To me, it felt rushed, and I'm not blaming that on Oda because like I said, his grandmother passed away. I don't want my grandma still alive. So I mean, shoot, I wouldn't want to feel how he feels right now. But yeah, it felt rushed to me. I didn't really understand it. If you know what I just don't know if it's gonna be a part of the story or not. So that's why I'm really not gonna go through it here. But I will say this: I'm beginning to think that Big Mom's ship ate a devil fruit because this ship is on. If it didn't eat a devil fruit, well, it's on like some fucking acid, dude. Sanji goes to like knock on the door, like for the door to open, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, did he just knock on the door to open itself? What the fuck? And the door, it was sleeping before he didn't knock on it. Then he knocked on it, it opens up and it's like smiling and shit. This fucking ship's on some acid. It's on some trippy shit. So I'm guessing it ate a devil fruit. I mean, this is only explanation, right? Or it's like maybe Dr. Veggie Pump made this ship. I don't know. I think this ship's on some devil fruit shit. But which then again, my theory would be wrong because doesn't it ride on seawater? So it's like maybe it did need a devil fruit. I don't know. There's some. I want to know the fucking details of that ship because it's on some other shit. Literally on some other shit. But we find out Cesar is still with Sanji. I thought that was funny. He's all locked up and shit. And he's like, why did Sanji get the prince treatment? Why do I have to be locked up? I'm one of the greatest scientists of the world. Vito was like, he doesn't care about that anymore. Poor Cesar. I had to kind of feel bad, even though he did some very heinous shit in Punk Hazard. I actually do kind of feel bad for the dude. Dude's just been getting beat up ever since Punk Hazard. He's just been a slave, which kind of his own fault. But I do have a little sympathy here. Just locked up in a cage, and Sanji, who's technically their captive, is getting all this prince treatment because he's the Vinsmoke, right? But hey, that's what happens when you're a Vinsmoke. Sanji still doesn't want to marry Pudding, by the way. He basically said he still doesn't want to marry Pudding, which, I mean, you think from the last chapter, the way his eyes and tongue went in that fucking heart motion, you would think he would have want to marry her, but no. So, good job, Sanji, for not letting your dick tell, let your dick do all your motives for you. Sanji wanted Vito out of his room, then Goatee, who is also a part of Capone's crew, got mad over that. Like, I guess he doesn't like when people diss his crewmates. Then something weird happened. Lola comes in and tells Goatee to stop because Goatee's her husband. Or no, not husband. Or my bad, not husband. But, it's on the top of my head. Oh, brother, I'm guessing, because she did say something about if we were to touch that Vinsmoke, they would ice father. So I'm guessing it's not Lola. Like I was really confused because I thought about it, I'm like, oh shit, Lola. But then what she said, she's like, they're gonna ice father, and the fact that Sanji was like, she reminds me of something. I'm guessing that's not Lola. Maybe that's her sister or mother. I don't know. I was confused. Either way, we're gonna get a Lola sighting here in the near future. So, and by the way, all the theories were confirmed. I did make a video way back in my early days on YouTube, maybe like a year ago, about Lola being the mother, or not the mother, but being a part of Big Mom's crew. I did make a video about that. That's way earlier in my YouTube video days, but yeah, Lola sighting or Lola's sister sighting, or I don't know. That, like I said, it's really confusing stuff this chapter. A few days later, we go back to the Straw Hats, and they're really hot. Literally, they're hot. Luffy's like a dried up, like a raisin. They were dried up raisins. There we go. Except for Brook, because he's just bones. Can't be a dried up bone, but it's so hot there that the seawater's steaming, and they can't catch any fish. But so happens, right? Luffy ends up catching this big ass fish, but there's something wrong with it, right? Chopper's like, I don't like the color of that shit. So Chopper goes into Sanji's library, right? And he's trying to find like what this fish is, and he was going through a lot of Sanji's porn shit, right? I actually thought that was pretty fucking funny, but Chopper's just going through it, and he finds out that this fish is coated with poison. And when he goes back to tell Luffy and the others that the fish is poison, Luffy's already eating the shit. So, and I don't know if this made sense or not, but didn't everybody else eat that, or was I looking at that wrong? Because if I remember correctly, I think everybody was chomping at it. So, and then Nami cooked it, but Luffy was the only one who cooked it, who ate it raw. So, is that because Nami cooked it? That's why they didn't get poisoned? Because Luffy got poisoned, and the rest didn't. So I'm thinking, just because she cooked it, they didn't get poisoned. So I don't know how that works. But she did say she used one of Sanji's recipes. So I'm guessing he made a recipe of how to get the poison out. So, but Luffy ended up getting poisoned, or I shouldn't really say poison, more of incoherent, because Luffy, if you remember back in Impel Down, the name's slipping me, bro, but he faced the poison guy. Remember, he fought that poison dude. He got immunity to poison, very strong poison. He doesn't get poisoned much anymore. So, Luffy's just not in control right now. He's just foaming from the mouth, and his eyes are going. So, Straw Hats crossed the Big Mom's territory. It's the cotton candy starts falling and everything, and there's a ship that's appeared right in front of them. And Peckham's look, and it's the fucking Germa 66 ship, and we see someone on the ship that resembles a little bit of Sanji. They got the eyes and the curly eyebrows. So I'm guessing it's got to be his brother, maybe twin brother. Fuck, what if he had a twin brother? I don't think it was his father. It looked a little bit too young to be someone's father. Like I said, he looked exactly like Sanji. He had sunglasses, the eyes, and the eyebrows. So, I don't know, man. Even Oda on a down day can still give you swerves. That's fucking amazing. But like I said, it wasn't it had a few gems in there. Like the Sanji resemblance thing at the end. Maybe that's his twin brother.Maybe it's not. How long Luffy is going to get this poison? Obviously, Oda doesn't want Luffy to face Germa 66 right now, because there would be no point of poisoning the dude. But yeah, maybe I'll give it 3 out of 5. But like I said, the dude's grandmother passed away. Let's be a little sensitive here for him. Like I said, my condolences go out to him. And until next time, I'll be back for more One Piece content. Peace out.